Konami Studios. How's it going, everyone? Welcome back to this episode of Toy Talk, and in this episode we are talking some new Marvel Legends reveals. Yeah, this is really fun and exciting for me. First off, we'll talk about the stuff that we kind of already knew about, some stuff that they kind of just talked about a little bit more in depth. I didn't really watch the actual event that the guys at Hasbro did there. I just kind of saw some pictures, so we'll talk about those, and I'll talk about what I'm excited, what I'm not. But before that, I want to bring up the Fan Fridays at Hasbro. Last week, I think they revealed some stuff for Power Rangers. Before that, they revealed some more stuff there. I love these ideas. I think it's great to see what the company is doing. They're really putting their fans first and showing us a lot of cool product that is very exciting and very interesting. So I'm really happy to say that I like what's going on there. But today we are talking about the Marvel Legends, because they revealed a bunch of Marvel Legends today that I'm pretty excited to talk about. There's a couple there that I'm super stoked about, a couple I'm kind of on the fence about, and there's Moon Knight. I'm a Moon Knight guy. The Moon Watch continues, so that's going to be exciting. Let's do it. So let's talk about the stuff we kind of knew about already first. They showed off some more pictures for the Marvel Legends Deluxe War Machine, which looks really good. It's on that great new sculpt for the Iron Man builds. I just love the way this one's looking. It's classic War Machine. It's going to be a really fun figure to pick up. I think it's going to be the quintessential War Machine for a lot of people, because it's kind of got that nostalgic feel. It's going to fit in with your classic Avengers stuff, which is the stuff I'm excited to buy and it's stuff I'm excited to collect. So I really like the way that one is looking. I still need to pick up that 30th anniversary. I still need to pick up that 80th anniversary Iron Man figure. I have it. I know it's going to be somewhere. Whoa, got some hair flying around here. Hair, yeah. Funny. No, I'm excited for this figure. It looks pretty cool. It's going to be really fun to get, and I cannot wait to pick this one up. So we saw this one before. We also saw this retro carded Kingpin before. I think this was like a couple weeks ago for one of their like Fan Fridays. It looks great. It's classic. It's straight from the comic book, straight from the cartoon. I love the way it's looking. I already have this one pre-ordered. I'm so excited to pick up this Kingpin. I did not pick up the Build-A-Figure Kingpin mainly because I know they were going to release this one at some point. So I'm like, I don't need this kind of modern, the complete white suit Kingpin. I might pick it up to do a Shadow King. We'll see what happens there, but I'm more excited for this one. I think it looks really cool. It's gonna be really fun. And another figure they showed off here that I was kind of like, this is really cool. It's the Age of Apocalypse, actual Apocalypse. And I'm not an Age of Apocalypse guy. I know there's a group of fans out there of X-Men and Marvel Comics who loves that stuff from the X-Men. It's not for me. I think it's good on its own. I don't need it to have all those figures or have a display just for Age of Apocalypse. There's some great designs in there. There's that whole wave coming out dedicated to Age of Apocalypse, and I think if I get anything in that wave, it would be the X-Man, and X-Man is the only one I'd want. I don't need to get any of the other ones, so I don't think I am. That might be a wave I just pass up. I don't really need X-Man that bad, because look, X-Man, again, he's not a character I'm a big fan of either, so I don't care. So this Apocalypse 2, it's an easy pass for me. I'm glad they're making it and doing something cool with that Apocalypse sculpt, and they're kind of getting more out there. I think that's really exciting, so I hope that's a good figure for a lot of people out there. It's not going to be the quintessential Apocalypse though, which is kind of, it's okay. That's why I think it's good that it's just a regular release. It's not a Build-A-Figure release, so you don't have to pick it up if you don't want it. So I think that's a really good idea. Another thing too is, in the same vein as those Hydra figures that were exclusive to like the Hasbro stuff on the Hasbro Pulse website, they are doing AIM soldiers in those simple carded, they're cheaper figures. This is a good idea. It's a great way to get people to army build some figures. You could pick up an easy AIM soldier there. Really cool idea. I like this idea. I hope they do it for more than just Hydra and AIM. I hope we could get maybe some Skrulls in there, or some Kree soldiers in there, or anything like that. I think it could be a really easy way just to reveal a bunch of cool stuff and just get you, like, you want an army builder? We won't put an army builder on cards so you don't have more BAF pieces. $15, throw it out there, you pick it up, you can just have it there. It's really cool. AIM soldier, it looks kind of basic with the coloring. It's very yellow, but I think it's going to be good for a lot of people. Distinct enough that you're going to know it's AIM, and it's different enough from the other releases that I think a lot of people are going to be okay picking it up. So I'm excited to see that released. Now let's get into the new products that are going to be announced. Okay, let's do it. We got the complete series of the Spider-Man retro carded vintage wave release. Look, we know that they're doing the Kingpin. We saw Mysterio a while ago too with his classic colors. So here's the rest of the wave. We saw the Spider-Man at the Toy Fair this year. It looks great. I love the way the Spider-Man looks. It's very Ditko, very classic. I love the kind of the matted color of red they're using. The lines look great. This might be the best Spider-Man figure. That's an early statement. I don't know. We'll have to see what happens, but I like the way it's looking. And same with that Peter Parker. I'm really glad we're getting a classic Peter Parker with the big stupid glasses, and he's also got the alternate head that's got the Spider-Man on one side, the Peter on one side. That looks really cool. This looks like a fun release too. I'm glad we're getting it in something like the vintage wave, because this could easily be one you stick on your shelf and you maybe keep it in the packaging if you don't want to open it. I love the way it looks. This figure looks fun and fantastic, and I cannot wait to pick it up. I'm liking what I'm seeing from this wave, actually. I think it's a really cool wave and a lot of great stuff in there. We are also getting a Gwen Stacy release. Yes, this is, I don't know how I feel about this. We got the Mary Jane release a couple waves back. It was a 2-pack with that all new Spider-Man. It looks okay. This might be the one in the wave I'm the least excited for, just because I'm not a big Gwen Stacy fan. I mean, I got the Spider-Gwen figure. I don't know if I want this actual classic Gwen Stacy. It looks good. Like, she's got like a bag or something, and she's holding a newspaper? I don't know. It looks kind of exciting, so maybe I'll pick it up. It's got a alternate MJ head, so you could maybe slap that on your other MJ figure, or you could put it on this one and it could work for you there. But it looks like a classic Gwen Stacy, so that's fun. I mean, it's gonna help. I think a lot of people are gonna enjoy it. It's not for me, but I'm still gonna get it. I think it's pretty cool. I also like too, we are getting a classic Electro. I think that's very exciting. It looks like it's on a new mold from the previous one. This looks a little bulkier. It might be that Sunfire body over the the Pizza Spider-Man body that it was on for a while. So I like that. The head sculpt looks the same. It looks like it's got the same accessories, so I'm liking what I'm seeing there. It looks like it's gonna be really fun, and it's a much needed figure, because I do have that moderner one where the pants are black. It's still a nice figure, but this one is going to be a lot of people's like quintessential. I keep saying quintessential because that's what this feels like for this line. It's going to be a lot of people's quintessential Electro. Same with this Green Goblin. This Green Goblin looks very classic. The colors are bright. The face is okay. I'm not like sold on the face yet. It just doesn't look scary. I don't know if scary enough's the right word. It's bright, and it's straight out of those old style of cartoons and the old style like comics. So I think a lot of people are going to like this one too, and I'm excited to see how this one turns out. It looks okay. I like the other Green Goblin a little more so far from, was it the Sandman wave? Was it the Sandman wave that had that Green Goblin? I don't know. But I'm liking that one a little bit more than this new one. We'll have to wait and see how it turns out, because I'm excited to get it. I think I'm going to pick it up. I just got rid of my Toy Biz Green Goblin and started to use the new one in my collection, so we'll have to see if this one's going to cancel out that one. And I'd say arguably my favorite figure in this assortment is the Armored Daredevil. How 90s can you get but an Armored Daredevil? This one I think has been in people's discussions for a long time as something they wanted to see released, and now it's here, it's released. It looks pretty good. I love this costume. It's got the gauntlets that have the batons on them. I think it looks pretty cool. It's a different design. It's got some shiny, like, pearlescent stuff on the red there. So I like it. I think it's going to be a lot of fun. It's an interesting character. It's an interesting costume to have on your shelf. It's going to stand out apart from the other Daredevils you have. So I think it's pretty exciting. And I hope it goes good. You can put it up with that new Kingpin you got there. You got that classic Bullseye, which I'm amazed they haven't released that classic Bullseye. I might do a video talking about Marvel Legends I think need to be re-released. So maybe if you guys want to see that, let me know. I might do that. But without further ado, let's get into, I think, something that I was very excited for, that I kind of expected was coming at some point. The classic Moon Knight. So we have a Walgreens exclusive Moon Knight coming to the Marvel Legends line. I have some feelings on this figure. First off, great choice for the buck. I love the way it's looking. Just the shape of the body looks great. I like that they're reusing that cape from the one they had that was on the Prowler. It was on the other Moon Knight release. I like the head sculpt. You got two choices. You got the white mask and the black mask, which they look pretty good there. I like the way that's looking. My main problem with this figure is it's so white. It needs a wash, or needs some shading on it, because it's just so white. It's kind of jarring. I think for an action figure, it should of Moon Knight, it should maybe have a little bit of like gray tint to it or some black outline in it just to bring out the white even more. I think a good example of that is kind of the Mezco 1/12 Moon Knight figure, where you just see there's 2 different shades of white on it, bringing out some of the highlights, which I think looks pretty good. I think this is going to be a fun release. Again, it's going to be a quintessential Moon Knight for a lot of people, and I think that's going to be really exciting to pick up. I love the character a lot. You guys know that. I have a Moonwatch series here on this channel. I'm just not 100% sold on this figure yet, which kind of sucks. So I hope it's good. I will definitely be reviewing it when it comes out. I love the way the packaging looks for it. I think it's going to be really fun. I thought we were going to be getting Mr. Knight because Mr. Knight seems like one that would be released, but if not, I can live with that too. I'm sold on what this figure could be, so we'll just have to wait and see what comes from there. Those are like all of the main teases. They showed off some more stuff, you know, like that new Rogue figure, Old Man Hawkeye, the Nimrod. They showed some of those. Then we got a tease for a Sentinel for HasLab, which looks humongous. It's huge. You see the little picture of it right next to like the Jubilee figure. Oh my goodness, it's huge. I think I'm gonna put money on that. I don't know where I'm gonna put it, but I might pick that up. That could be really fun. So those are the reveals and the releases coming to Marvel Legends soon. I hope you guys enjoyed this video and enjoyed this toy talk. You can check me out on Patreon, Instagram, Twitter. Keep up to date with everything I'm doing here, and I'll catch you guys in the next video. Stay safe out there. Have fun. Good luck. Enjoy some toys.